What's going on, everybody? So basically I just want to bring y'all to the lab, kind of give you an idea of how I'm operating and things of that nature. So basically this is the office. We got the MacBook here. So basically what I do is a lot of my work gets done on this MacBook. A lot of my creative endeavors, things of that nature. So like I'm going through this thing now where like I'm teaching myself the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite. So that's your Photoshop, Lightroom, Premiere Pro, After Effects, things of that nature. I'm not very far in it, but kind of learning on it. Then we got this set up here. So we got this PC set up. I keep things open everywhere. I probably stay with about 80 to 100 tabs open. So, on one side I got my AxtraTerrestrial stuff going on another side I got my Market Kick stuff going on. A little bit of coding and stuff over here. So we got OpenClaw running on this machine. So I've been working towards getting it autonomous, things of that nature. And basically all that means is I'm getting it to where OpenClaw can go to different things, do stuff on its own, and it's just running on this machine. So I don't have any local models in there yet or anything of that nature. So I'm basically using like one of the larger large language models, which is OpenAI. So that's kind of the brain of OpenClaw. Other than that, I generate the rules and the boundaries and the parameters as well as the agents in there. So as of right now, OpenClaw is holding 2 agents, and that's one for AxtraTerrestrial and one for Market Kicks. I have 3 ventures that I'm working on getting going. So as everybody knows, I have AxtraTerrestrial going, working on getting this thing called Market Kicks going. And the reason for that is I basically just want to help people get ahead and stay ahead of the game and kind of partner with these other companies as I move along in the journey. And kind of just be the person that I wish I had when I started AxtraTerrestrial. So it's primarily focused on home service businesses, going through a major website rebuild for AxtraTerrestrial right now. Hoping to have that, up and running here in the next 2 weeks. It might take me a little longer. It's just kind of feature heavy. So I want it to be, something more than just a nice brochure. The Market Kick site is up and running. We have this cool thing on there called the Growth Architect, and you can get on there, and what you can do is you can talk to it. So it'll basically ask you things like your name. It'll ask you about your business, what your business name is, and what it does is while you're talking to it, it'll look up your business, kind of get a full rounded idea of your business and what you're doing and what you're offering. And basically what it does from there is it'll send you like a whole report on your business. Pretty awesome. Got that wired up and things of that nature, and that's a whole nother conversation. But back to the lab. PC, 3 screens for it, MacBook. Yes, when I'm in here working, I am working on all 3 screens and the MacBook at the same time. I know it's crazy. Sometimes I don't even know how to do it, but I'm just bouncing around. Obviously we got the YouTube thing here, so I'm constantly on YouTube, constantly watching things, learning. I'm not really big on the news and stuff of that nature, and I like a lot of cartoons, so that's another thing. Lately I've been watching all the Dragon Ball Z's. Got the AirPods for on the go. I know you can't see it, but there's like a hub back here, and all it does is allow me to hook up these screens to here and multiple things. And then back to the MacBook. On the back of the MacBook, we have these sleeves on the back of it, and I got my DJI sticker. Love DJI. We'll get to my DJI stuff in a minute, but basically these are just external solid state drives. Both of them have 2 terabytes. One's a T7, one's a T9. Everything on the front end goes to the T9. Once I'm done with it, I move it to the archives, which is the T7. So that's kind of that. Another cool little thing, I got this desk, it rolls around. I like to sit on the back porch with it and work on it. Another cool thing is it lifts up, so I have this thing where I like to stand up and work, so it's pretty convenient. Another thing about the desk, got the desk where it lifts up. I like to stand up and do things. I don't like to sit the whole time. I get tired of sitting, I get antsy, and I got to stand up and I pace a little bit while I think. I'll write stuff on my board over here, not too much because a lot of my stuff lives in this tool that I use called Notion. So you can build a relational databases, use it for notes, use it for your to-do list. It's kind of possibilities are kind of endless when you're using it. And they have a calendar that goes with it, so any of your database work in Notion, it'll sync to your calendar. And so I use probably 3 calendars: a Notion calendar, Apple calendar, Google calendar. Yeah. So let's keep moving. So we have a tripod here, you can't see it because the camera's on me, but the camera is on a tripod, and on the tripod there's a gimbal. It's a Osmo Mobile 8, and what it does is basically it lets me hook the phone up to it. It's got this active tracking feature, so if you can't tell, as I'm moving around, the camera's following me. So that's the cool thing about it. I use it a lot on the jobs. We got the carry bags. So I got bags because I got tons of stuff. This is the Mavic 4 Pro bag. Haven't really toted it around. I don't really plan on just aimlessly toting my Mavic 4 Pro around unless I have a planned shoot or something. This is I call this the repair bag. So this is a drone repair kit. If I run the drone into something, I got stuff in there to fix it. Had a tragedy the other day, and what the tragedy was that I was flying this about 60 miles per hour, probably 50 miles per hour. Had the headset on. When you got the headset on, you can't really see a power line. Hit the power line, fell into a pond. I'm praying it'll work. I've already engaged an insurance claim on it. If nothing comes of it, 9 times out of 10, knowing me, I'll just buy another one. It is what it is. I got the good headset now, so who cares? More stuff down here. So I got some Mini 5 Pros. So these are my babies. I love these things. And this is the one I got first. Wrecked it, fixed it, bought a backup. I made the joke I didn't want to be caught without a drone after I wrecked this, so I got this. It's just a backup. When I tear this one up, because I do all kind of risky stuff. I fly this thing out 3 miles on the water and the beach, and you know as well as I know, I'm not swimming 3 miles out to go get a drone. And y'all should have seen it the other day when I wrecked the other one. It fell into like this pond. The pond was like this deep. I'm in there traveling. It's all kind of brush and stuff in there. I thought I was gonna get bit by a snake. Thankfully I didn't. Recovered the drone, thinking maybe it'd still work. Have yet to see it work. Turns on and everything, just doesn't connect to the goggles. And just so you guys got an idea of what those look like. So it comes with these goggles. You wear the goggles and then you can see the footage right there. You can't see anything outside of it. Coolest thing ever. It's inevitable. You get into stuff like that, it's gonna happen. This is batteries for the Mini 5 Pros. Controllers with screens. One goes to the Mini 5s, one goes to the Mavic 4 Pro. This is the Mavic 4 Pro. So as you can see, huge difference between the Mini 5 Pro. It's a huge difference. Probably 2 to 3 times the size of the Mini 5 Pro. It's got a 100 megapixel camera on there. It's amazing. The quality on this thing is amazing. I haven't really had a chance to get out and about and play with it. And when I do, I want to be somewhere extravagant. Microphones, more microphones, DJI Mic 2s, DJI Mic 3s. Mic 3 is the one I got on now. My favorite thing about these is that the fuzzies and the mic and everything fits inside the case. You could charge the case, charges the mics. I love it. This one didn't have that. I mostly use this one with the computers, or if I have multiple cameras going, I'll wear 2 mics at the same time, merge the audio feed. Now I got different points of view, stuff of that nature. So that's kind of how I'm doing some of this stuff. I got the Osmo Action 5 Pro camera, and what I do with this is, here lately, I haven't used it for the longest, but here lately I've been using it to get my hyperlapse videos. So what I'll do is I'll put it on tripod, set it up, get a good frame, get some cool shots of hyperlapse stuff going on, and maybe over time I find more uses for it. Cool thing I've been seeing people do is they'll use these on the FPV drones. So like they'll find a way, there's a way you put it on there, and then now you're getting 2 camera footages. So that'd be cool, because this thing's waterproof. I love taking this thing when I go like water parks, swimming, out with the kids and stuff. This is him, because I just carry it around. I don't have to put no special case on it or anything. The thing's waterproof. Love it. Got 4 batteries for it, so backup batteries. I pretty much can go all day. These right here are ND filters. So what these do is I actually can put these on the Mini 5 Pro. This is not like as big as some people's collection. Some people take this thing to the next level. They got over 100 ND filters, and all these are sunglasses for the camera, especially, you know, being in Florida, that sun is kind of just doing its thing. Other than that, I got some knickknacks and stuff in here, little camera stuff, little attachments, you know, put the phone in portrait mode, then I can put it in landscape mode, so it makes it to where you can put this thing on multiple ways. That's pretty cool. So I really enjoy this thing. Really just trying to get into all this stuff and kind of keep it going. So I kind of starting like a content ordeal, working on getting my Part 107 license, still going through the curriculum for the free code camp. It's easy to get distracted and whatnot. Constantly doing 100 things. But you guys see it. This is the lab. This is what Thomas does. I work all day, get off work, come home, work some more. On the weekends when I'm not out and about having fun and stuff, I'm doing this right here. I'm either flying drones or working on the computers, or, you know, watching some Dragon Ball Z or YouTube or something. It's kind of what I've been doing. So just letting y'all in my world. As you guys can see, you see the decor. Got all my horror figures up here. I'm hoping to add to it. And then I got my stuff over here. Avatar, Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Alakazam. And then I got my Keyblade things up there. Einstein saying love is the answer. And one of my favorites, the aliens playing poker. So, boom. It's kind of what I got going on. Wake up, get to it, keep it going. Build, sales, work, whatever I can do to feel better about my day. That's what I do. All right, deuces.